How are you all doing? My name is Deborah, and I am here to give you my I don't know what to call this. I'm like, should I call this a review? I don't know, because normally a review is for when you finished watching the entire thing. So let's start a new series. We're just gonna call this a drama I dropped. Hey guys! So go ahead and grab your ice creams. For this, we don't have tea. We have actual ice cream because go ahead and grab your ice creams and come along with me as we discuss Win the Future. Let's go. Okay, so Win the Future is a drama that I literally just dropped like minutes ago, like maybe 10 minutes ago before I grabbed my ice cream because I'm just done with this drama. And it's funny because this is the second time I've dropped this drama and it's been because of the same person. But we're gonna get to all that. However, this is a drama starring Chen Kun and Xin Zhi Lei, and I was so excited about this drama because of those two particular people, right? Because we all know Chen Kun can act, and so can Xin Zhi Lei. So I'm like, okay, I'm expecting awesomeness. Okay, let me calm down because I'm getting so riled up. That's why I'm taking ice cream, guys. So calm down. Okay. So let me give you a brief summary of what this drama is about. Because if you watch this drama, you're going to be confused about what they're doing because it won't add up, okay? So it's about our main lead, Zoroi, who he works in this company called JK, and he works in, let's say, the northern region of the business. So he handles the northern part of the business. And his boss brings him to Beijing to help him to go over taking care of the company because the company is basically losing a lot of money and is at risk of being bought out by this rival company called Hui Kang. Now, Hui Kang's head of sales department is this lady called Loja, who is also as good as our main lead in her job. There's this popular saying in the sales business that in the north there's Zoroi and in the south there's Loja, who is our female lead. So when they come together in the same territory, they start fighting for contracts and they fall in love with each other, and the story is about how she who is in the sales industry and he who is mainly technology focused but was brought into the sales industry by his boss tried to tackle the business rivalry between both companies, especially in the midst of her company trying to buy out his company, while he is trying to either prevent them from buying it or soften the blow of Hui Kang buying out his mentor's company. And so it's a story of how they tackle that along with their relationship and all the whole company fights and everything else that goes on in like work related dramas with the whole backstabbing and everything like that, right? Okay, that's like the brief nice summary of it without really going into too much detail. However, this drama started out so good, but in the beginning, I was really confused about what their jobs were because they told us they were salespeople and I really didn't see them selling anything. It felt like they were more technology driven. It took at least, I think, 15 or more episodes for me to finally understand, oh, the male lead was someone who grew up with a technology background and then his mentor brought him into the sales industry, and so that's why it feels like it's so technologically focused, but it's not that. It's actually technologically focused. They're really salespeople selling their technology. And so it took a while for me to get that just because the story doesn't really do a good job of telling you and showing you what their job is, okay? Like, you'd be so confused about that part. Now, apart from that, something I really liked about this drama was their chemistry in terms of the male lead and the female lead. I love how natural they were with each other. Like, they have some of the best cuddling scenes. There's a scene where she falls sick and he goes to see her, and oh my goodness, like I tweeted this out and I said how I have watched a a lot of drama scenes where a female lead or male lead falls sick and the other's taking care of the other one. But this was the most heartfelt for me. Like, it was hands down the best in all the drama watching of my life. Like, that was literally the best. It was just so wholesome, so nice, so natural that I really, really appreciated it. So they have great chemistry. They're not scared of touching each other, cuddling, smelling each other, sniffling and all that, which is a real plus, because when you're watching the drama with matured people like they are, that's what you expect, right? Now let's come to the downside. The writing is horrendous. So horrible. Oh my goodness, especially like not just in terms of the relationship, but also in terms of the business. Like I told you, it took a while for me to even understand what exactly this business was all about. And then later on, it just turns into this whole petty fight that really is not based on, in my opinion, reality, that the writer seems to be rinsing and repeating the same thing, and at a certain point you're like, nothing is making sense anymore. Like, this dude is meant to be a genius in his industry. Like, they hyped him up to be the best in the South, and they hyped her up to be the best in the North, but so far I'm not really seeing him doing anything that shows that he is a genius in the sales industry. Even in the technology industry, I wouldn't call him a genius per se, because he had that white dude that was helping him, and I felt like the white dude was actually the brains behind the whole thing. And so this is okay, so that was something that really, really bugged me, because I'm like, he's supposed to be intelligent, but when things happen, I'm like, solve it, figure it out. Like, why is this seemingly so hard to figure out, and why do you have such a bad skill of like reading people that almost everyone that walks under you ends up getting into one mess or another? And I'm like, seriously? Like, how did you were not even trying to train these new people that you were giving? Like, okay, in the beginning, yes, there was a whole mess about you getting the team that you were giving, and you weren't given a choice. You wanted to bring in your own team and they didn't let you, right? And I don't even, at first I was mad at the teacher for that, but right now I'm not really mad at the teacher for that, because you're meant to be this great person, right? Then train them. But he never really trained them, and each time they told him numerous times, like, we were never trained in sales. Like, you're expecting us to be these sales geniuses or to know how sales work, but we were never trained in sales. And instead of him to teach them, he gets mad, he flips on them, which just annoys me and just makes everything worse. And because he hasn't taught them, they keep making mistakes that people shouldn't make. And I'm like, what kind of individuals are working under you? It's either they're forging your signature, or they're doing one corrupting, they're bribing someone, or like, it's one thing or another with the people working under him, which at a point just felt like the writers just wanted to cause controversy, and so they just kept giving him all the problems. And there's just so much problems a person can take before the person reaches their breaking point. And for me, I reached my breaking point with this drama. So the writing in that sense was really bad. Even in terms of the relationship between our male lead and our female lead, anytime they fought, like in the beginning I understood why they were fighting, but at a certain point it just lost reasoning. Like, why are you fighting? Like, the fight doesn't make sense anymore. Like, you're not communicating, and even when they're not communicating, right? Okay, that's totally okay, but we as an audience should understand why this person, individual, this character is mad, right? Why they reacted that way, but we don't understand why they reacted that way. And instead of them to fix their relationship issue, I feel like they just try to have sex to cover it up, and then we move on to the same, it's like the same rinse and repeat circle of events. And so it just really, 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 really frustrated me to the extent that I am like, you know what, I'm done with this. When at the last point, it wasn't even their relationship and everything that was going on with the relationship that made me drop this drama. What made me drop this drama, and if you've watched this drama, is Fangwei. And he's the reason why I'm making this review, because if you have finished this drama and you please see this review, please let me know how Fangwei ends, because he, like, the first time I dropped this drama was around episode, I believe 32 or so, where he did something, and this is a spoiler alert, he basically forged a signature. When he committed that first crime, I dropped the drama for a few like hours or days, and then I went back to it, and now he's doing something else again, and I'm like, I am so done with this idiot. Like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, do you never learn? Like, what is wrong with everyone in this drama? So this is more of a rant than a review. And so I had to drop it at the end of the day with the last thing that Fangwei was doing. I just couldn't continue going to the end. I'm so glad, because I was reading a review of it on my drama list, and someone was like spilling the beans on what happened with relationship with our leads, and I'm like, she did what now? She absolutely did what now? Like, oh my goodness, thank goodness I dropped this drama. So please, if you're trying to watch this drama, do not watch this drama. Do not save yourself the trouble of going through how many episodes I have gone through. Like, I have only 5 more episodes to finish. I can even watch it on fast forward, but that's how frustrated I am that I'm like, I'm not giving them 1 second of my time anymore. Like, I am over this drama. I don't think I have been more frustrated over a drama that I am right now, but which is why I'm making this review, right, or this rant, this mini rant. But definitely I do not recommend this drama. I think I'm gonna start doing this when I am dropping a drama. I feel like I should warn other people so they don't fall into the pit that I fell in. So yes, let's start a new series, dramas you should not watch, or dramas I dropped. I'll figure out the name later, but definitely do not watch Win the Future. Please do not watch Win the Future. But if you do watch Win the Future till the end, come tell me how Fangwei ends. I'm very curious about that. Thank you. But yeah, I just wanted to come and just tell you guys that I highly do not recommend this drama. But yeah, if you think you can deal with all that and you still want to watch, then definitely go ahead and watch. But the writing is really bad. I don't know what is going on with the writer. The writing has no direction. The writer feels like they don't know what they're doing. It feels like they wrote the drama 1 year, left it for 10 years, and then took it back, and then left it for another 10 years, and then took the writing back. It's just, oh, do not recommend, do not recommend. Flee from this drama. All right, yes, there were a lot of annoying characters, but I don't think, it's not even the annoying characters, it's not the fact that they're annoying that is bothering me. It's how incompetent they are. How incompetent, and how they just keep repeating the same mistakes, just in a different means, but it's the same thing. We're going through the same circle and stuff. So yeah, the annoying characters, but I can deal with that. It's the incompetence, which makes it feel like the writers are telling me I am stupid, and I ain't dumb, okay? Like, it feels like I have to be dumb to watch this drama, and I'm sorry, I did not sign up for that mess. I'll go watch something else. But this is just not it. I expected better and it did not deliver. So yeah, do not recommend this drama. Please don't waste your time. I watched it for you so you don't have to. You're welcome. That's all I had to say today. Let me know your thoughts if you've watched this drama till the end. Did you actually watch this drama till the end? Did you actually enjoy it? How? Not even Chen Kun could keep me till episode 40. I'm so sorry, but I still love you though. But not even you. Not even you could keep me till episode 40. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being awesome, beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know, it's nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.